Hi guys, welcome to my top 3 Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes. So before I start waffling, as I usually do, I'm just going to jump in and start talking about them. So if you watched my last video, which was my top 5 eyeshadow palettes, this one's not going to be a shock to you, and it would be a bit strange if I didn't put it in my top Makeup Revolution palette since it made it into my all-time top 5. And that is the Ultra Professional Eyeshadow Flawless palette. So this is the 32 shade palette. I bought this a few months ago. Lovely, lovely, lovely colours. Here you go. So you've got like lots of neutrals there, and you've kind of got berry tones as well. As I sort of mentioned in my last video, they're kind of like matte cranberry and sketch. Really beautiful colours. You've even got sort of a navy blue here with sort of sparkly bits in it, a black sparkly, and lots of neutral tones. Some of them are very similar to sort of the Naked palettes as well. So if you don't have any of the Naked palettes from Urban Decay or any of the Makeup Revolution dupes, then this is a really good palette to get, and you get a much wider range as well then, as you know, on top of that. So there's 32 eyeshadows in this, and it cost £8, whereas I know the Makeup Revolution dupes I believe are £4. So yes, okay, it's twice the price, but you get more than twice the amount of colours, and you get a nice big mirror in there as well. Fantastic quality. I just love them. I just can't get enough Makeup Revolution at the moment. So the other palettes, one of the older ones that I've got, which is their Redemption palette, Romantic Smoked. Some of the colours in this are just awesome. Now, if I can remember how to do it, because I haven't edited videos in iMovie for ages, I'll insert a picture now of the swatches that I put in my blog post when I reviewed it. And you can see from the swatches, the quality of them is really amazing. I believe I was using an eyeshadow primer on my hand, as I do with pretty much all my swatches now, just so they're all the same. And that's how I'd wear it on my eyes anyway. But you can see, yeah, the quality is absolutely gorgeous. And some of those colours, the depth and just the actual colours, they're just beautiful. It's a great palette for if you're looking for something really basic, because there's some really lovely subtle shades there, and then you've got some darker shades as well. Half of them are shimmery and half of them are matte, so you've really got a nice mix there as well. So the 6 on the left are shimmery, and then the 6 on the right are matte. So there you have it. It's absolutely gorgeous. This shade is kind of similar to Sin, the Urban Decay colour. And obviously this one's not that far away from it as well, but this is more grey toned, whereas this is slightly more pinky toned, kind of champagne-y coloured probably, I'd say. And this sort of red, gorgeous, like a burgundy, the slight shimmer. None of these are glittery, they're more like slightly shimmery. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous, and there's beautiful brown there as well, and I forget how much I love this palette. Once I start looking at it, I'm like, yeah, it's good. So, last but not least, this is one of the newer palettes that I have from them. And this palette is amazing if you're going travelling, like not necessarily if you're going travelling for a very long period of time, because there's not a great range of colour in there. But if you're going away for a weekend, maybe even a week, you could take this and leave a lot of the different bits of makeup behind. You've also got a big mirror in there. And it is their Euphoria palette, and it's Bare Euphoria. So they did, I think it was 3 different ones in the Euphoria range. So here it is. So you've got 6 different eyeshadows there. Again, you've got a mix of shimmers and mattes. You've got 4 shimmers and 2 mattes. One of them's like a highlight, and one of them could be like a crease colour, maybe a transition colour. And then you've also got your bronzer, so for contouring or bronzing. You've got your highlight, and you've got your blusher as well. And the blusher is basically like NARS Orgasm. It's a rose gold blusher that's not sort of glittery as such, it's shimmery. The highlight is beautiful as well. It's again, it's not like glittery and stuff, it's more of a shimmer. So absolutely beautiful, very, very wearable. And the bronzer's not like orangey, it sits on the skin really nicely. They're all fantastic quality, like you would expect from Makeup Revolution. Not that I would have expected that when I first discovered them, because they were just a high street budget brand to me, but since I have extensively sampled their collection, I've come to realise the quality is really good in everything that they do. So yeah, but what I really love about this palette, and if I can again as well, I'll put some swatches in here, is just the colours that are there are just absolutely stunning. Like in the eyeshadows, you know, like these, the cooler shades, they're just absolutely beautiful. They look so lovely on the eyelid. And then, you know, you've got the like a contour palette basically as well. And that's like everything you'd need if you're going away for the weekend. Or do you know what, if you don't have much money and you don't want to invest lots of money in different eyeshadow palettes and different things and contour palettes and blushes, you could just spend, I think this is £4, it might be 5. I'll check it and put it in the description box below. But you know, if you don't want to spend a whole lot of money, you could just buy this one and get away with it if you're not feeling very adventurous with the kind of colour eyeshadows that you wear. If you like to keep it quite minimal, but you know, pretty, then this is a great palette. It's one I wear a lot, just because it's just so gorgeous, and especially if you're kind of wearing lipstick a bit more and you don't want to wear too much eyeshadow and you want to keep that a little bit more toned down, then this is a great alternative. That's kind of how I've been wearing makeup recently, is sort of pale eyeshadow, proper liquid eyeliner as I always do, mascara, bit of blusher and then lipstick, just because I'm trying to force myself to wear more lipstick. So this is a great palette if you're more of a lip person possibly, or yeah, if you just kind of are looking for something a bit quieter in eyeshadow colours. So there you have it. I've managed to waffle on quite a lot, as I always do, but they're my top 3 Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes, and I suppose technically the Euphoria palette is, like it says, it's eye shades and contouring, so it's a sort of a dual purpose palette. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and let me know if you've used any of these and if you like these palettes as well, and kind of what your experience of Makeup Revolution's been, because mine has been really good. I love everything I've tried, especially their blush sticks are really good as well. Their cream blush sticks, they're amazing. They're so crazy pigmented. They're really good, and I mean, I could start waffling on for ages about all the stuff of theirs that I like. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed watching the video, and I will catch you guys on my next video. Bye!